Hi friends, this is Maggie. I wanted to do a quick tour of my craft room and some of the changes I have done lately. I was getting overwhelmed with having way too many stuff on my desk, and I wanted to clear it out to make it look nice and clean and inviting. I'm gonna go through some of the items I have. This is my Hobonichi book, which I love. I use it mostly with watercolor. Um, and then this holds my Copic markers. I love it. I can see it. I can use it. If I put it away, I will not use it. So that's a big issue. um, when you open this toolbox, I don't recall the name of it. Toolbox. I have a couple of drawers in there. For instance, I am the very first one here. I'm holding, yeah, those are the crayons, the water soluble crayons and pastel oil crayons are there, and I can use those. They're easy to just put them back in, pull them out. They're clear, you know what's in it. Those are my watercolor pencils, but those are the cheap ones. I don't use them that much, but I keep them there because you never know. Some of my washi tape sits here. It holds them pretty well. I think I may use the second drawer for more washi tape because it's pretty handy. I have it right there close to me, even though I have another box for them. And then here I hold all of my Prismacolor pencils and gel pens and some of the markers and highlighters are there. My blocks for stampings are there. My ink, it's there. Just little items here and there. My glues are here. In the back I have the watercolor. Here I have acrylic paints and inks and some of the stamping. Up here I have the markers, Sharpie, and the stretch crayons are here. With a couple of gelatos. And then I have below that it's the acrylic. I only have 4. I need to get more from Jane Davenport. I love to use them, but I only have 4. So I need to get me the other colors. I have the lights. I purchased 2 little lights. They're very powerful LED lights, and they're perfect for recording and working, you know, lighting up your area, your workstation. Here I have the this little bucket that holds the mermaid markers, which I love. And then in the back I hold the ruler, all of the brush paints that I use the most. Here I hold all of the journals that I'm currently working on. When I get them finished, I pull them out from here and file them away. But I'm holding them there. It's kind of neat. And I think I'm going to keep it that side because I don't want to have too many journals. It could be a lot of work. Then back here, I purchased this. It's kind of neat. I throw in little stamps. Some that I make, some that I cut out and just throw them in there. And then when I'm looking for something different, I just kind of go through them and pull, the stamps that I have there. It's kind of neat. I have my little lamp here, which is the one that I always turn on in the morning. And then I have my scissors and a couple of brushes there. My acrylic paints are here. That's the other set of the lamp lights that I bought. And then I have a little carrier up there. And that drawing I made when I first started journaling. So I had problems with coloring her hair, but eventually it didn't look so bad, so I framed it. And then just a couple of items up there. I have here I made that flower for my mom when she was in the hospital, and then she passed away, so that's my memory of her. There I hold my ribbons, my inks and pads. And here, this is another new purchase. This is to hold stickers, but I put everything in it because it has so many clips. I put the holders for embossing there. And the embossing machine is back there with the palettes in the back. There is my glue gun, a couple of items I use. And here are my most to-go stamps, stickers and stamps. I'm constantly in here going through them and pulling stuff out when I'm doing my journaling. Very easy to go through it now. And then this drawers here, that's for napkins and some other items that eventually I will use, but not right away. My little embossing machine there, Xerox paper, craft paper that's already cut. And I like this item here. I found this in Walmart. I want to say I paid about $6, I think. And I love it because there's 3 drawers inside this little bag. And when you open it up, you can quickly just pull it out, see what you have in there, put it back in, and quickly look at a whole bunch of stuff in just one quick start here. There you go. The only thing is when you have to close it, it has that Velcro that you have to put around, but it's quick. It's not a. It's just to carry it around, and it works well for me. And then I have my printer there, and let me see what else. And then I have more items there, ink pads, and this kind of a view of how everything looks. It's still a lot, which I would love to hide, but if I hide too much, I won't use it. This side of the room is my office, and I work from home. I use my Jane Davenport calendar planner for everything that is work related, and this is where I spend more than 8 hours a day because it's pretty busy right now, and by the time I'm done working, I really don't look at the other side of the room until maybe later on at night. And this is just a mirror, which is a closet, and back there I really have to spend some time, pull everything out and organize it. I bought this just to hold my mails because every 2 weeks I do the bills, and I created a little journal specifically for bills because I do bills, and I made it colorful so that it is inviting, because this is, I dread spending time paying bills, but you know, it works well. It does kind of ease the tension of paying bills, and just kind of showing a couple of items there. And this was the last purchase. This is what helped me. I got this from Michael's. I paid $30, and this is what helped me clear my desk. This is the items I use every single time. I'm constantly going through this drawer and pulling things out. As you can see, I don't have a desk with drawers, so I needed desperately to get some drawers to hide some of the stuff, like Jen Davenport watercolors and crayons. My favorite items are here, and I go through them all the time. And more watercolor and that gel press or press gel. I have it in there with Peerless watercolor. It's in the bottom, so I love it. That's my number. I think that's my favorite, is the watercolor journaling. Then I have my label machine and little printer and paper cutter and Jim Holtz tissue paper and some of the items I use. More stamps in a clear bag so that I can see what I have there. And more items that I use. These are my extra supplies when I'm running low. I'm gonna buy extra supplies and have more markers in there and pads. And that is it. This is a quick tour of my craft room. It's a work in progress. I know I still have to do more organizing, but So far, that's what helps. Thank you. Bye.